Oh! Uh, whoops, I forgot to activate studio mode. I'm not ready! Oh no! And to make matters worse, the OBS is not reading what's coming from the Elgato. That's great. That's amazing. Okay. Well, no use. No use beating around the bush. We are online. There's nothing I can do about that. Well, I could technically stop the stream and go back, but I'm not gonna do that. Also, again, because I wasn't ready, I still have to connect the headphones to the television. Come here, TV. Oh, dang it! Why is it so? Where's the stupid hole? Okay. Ah! Dang it! Okay. Headphones properly assigned. Headphones properly assigned to the TV. Why are you not working, Elgato? Why are you not working? You're connected. I know that you're connected because the TV, because the thing wouldn't work. Like it wouldn't show up on the TV if you were not connected. So, what gives? What's going on? Still gonna have to go to the bathroom. Hi, succulents. Hi. I started stream prematurely. I thought I was in studio mode, and then I realized, oh crap! I'm actually not. I'm actually not in studio mode. I just left. I just left the starting screen and went straight to the game. That was not the plan. That was not the plan. Also, why the heck are you not working, you stupid? Why? Why is the Elgato not working? Why is the video capture not working? I am so confused. I am so very confused. Okay, device default. Oh. And now suddenly it works. What the heck? Oh, right. It's in 4x3 because I was playing on the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna have to change that. Hello, PPA. Welcome to a behind the scenes. Welcome to a behind the scenes look. Atari has held himself in confusion. It's super effective. Actually, no, that cannot happen in Pokemon. The self hits are not super effective, no matter how many people pretend that they are. But yeah, no, this is yeah, it is a bit confusing. Okay, so let's see. I have the sizes written down here on a file. Okay, so I need to change the values here. 17. Wow. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just gonna play it like this. I'm just gonna play Pokemon Legends Arceus like this. Everyone can see it perfectly. See, this is what happens when you can't remember more than 2 numbers at a time. Okay, 1731. There you go. But now I have to put it in the proper place. Okay, no, there we go. Also, thanks VTube Studio. I was not trying to put in the toggle. Like, I was not trying to put in the toggle. Oh, right, I have an angry toggle. Mm. Me angry. Me mad. Mm. Ah, dang it, no. No, I didn't mean to. Oh, what were you saying, PPA, about me hitting myself in my confusion? Yeah, that's happening. that is very much happening. Okay, since I started stream prematurely, I do still have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I'll again, be right back. One day. Hi, Mr. Noob. Hello. Okay, I just gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back. Oh, I'm a little bit too okay, no, that's better. Hello, sorry about that. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Jesus, Ite, welcome to another stream by Atari Yeo. How is everyone doing? Hopefully better than me. Because Oh man. Okay. I gotta be honest, I didn't have the best night of sleep today, so today has just been like a series of unfortunate, not events, but like, happenings. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Thanks, BPA. Okay, first things first. So, I did not end up watching, Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, on the day that I did the last TMNT stream, but I did rewatch it yesterday, and, well, when I just randomly chose TMNT to play, on stream, I did not expect my brain to just go into full-on hyperfixation mode on Ninja Turtles. Again, it like, I knew that it was a possibility. I wasn't prepared for the magnitude of what's going on in my brain right now. So yeah. And I think I'm gonna just talk a little bit about that before going into the game. And there is a reason why I said apologies in advance when I made the oh hey, I'm gonna go live in about an hour posts, and that is because I didn't like it. Like, I thought that rewatching it would make me reevaluate how I feel about Mutant Mayhem. But unfortunately it did not. I did find myself during various parts of the movie going like, I hate that I'm thinking about this. I hate that I'm feeling this way, but I don't like this. Like, I hate this. Like, there are legit two points in the movie where I'm just like, I really do not like this. Please stop. I wish that this wasn't here. And I kind of feel bad because I know that Mutant Mayhem is like, Mutant Mayhem is a popular movie, and there's one thing that my brother said, because we watched it together. There's one thing that my brother said that I also think it's true. Like, it's a good movie. Like, it is a good movie. I cannot say that it is not. The problem is, as a Ninja Turtles movie, I genuinely do not like it. And that is very sad to say, especially because I know that, again, like, the movie is popular, it's for a reason, and I know that there's people who actually do watch my streams. I mean, there aren't a lot of people who watch my streams, but I know that there are people who watch my streams who like the movie. Who like the movie a lot. I'm thinking of Barney, for example. And it kind of sucks. It really sucks because I wanted to get something out of the movie. I really did, but what it does is so antithetical. It's so antithetical to what I like about TMNT in general, about the whole franchise, and it's just. It's a frustrating movie. I told my brother yesterday that it's very frustrating to me, personally. But again, keeping in mind that I am just one person, and I am clearly not the target audience for the movie. I mean, I don't mean just because the movie was made mostly for kids, but also the fact that it's not made for people who enjoy those parts of the franchise. Like, it feels like someone just went, okay, the franchise has been leaning on these things, way too long. We need to lighten things up. We need to make things more like when they were when we were kids, you know? Like, again, I reiterated to my brother the fact that it feels more like a movie based on the commercials for the 87 toys, rather than, you know, an actual movie based on a story. And after rewatching it, I definitely, like, that feeling hasn't gone away. No, they were not. Neku. They were not invented yet, but since today I'm pretty sure that most of what we are gonna do is grinding, I think that having soap shoes on hand would be, well, helpful. I was gonna say handy again. Like, I was gonna repeat the word handy. No! Stop using the same word over and over again. That's how you bore an audience. Like, if the audience knows that what you're doing is using the same words over and over and over again, they're gonna find your speeches boring. What speeches? I don't have anything. I don't have any of this written down. Right. But yeah. So yeah. Next up, I think I'm gonna try to watch the Rise movie again. Because kind of like as a counterpoint. Also, like, the two movies aren't really comparable. Like, you know, just talking, you know, just talking generally, the movies aren't really comparable. One was supposed to start a franchise, the other was supposed to end it. And not only that, one was a movie that was already made with the thought of, like, synergy between the movie, a possible TV show, and other movies to come, and the Rise movie was effectively made to cap off the franchise. There's no more Rise of the TMNT after this. So yeah, like, it's legit, like, finale. So yeah, in that regard, the movies aren't really comparable. But I do want to rewatch it. While Mutant Mayhem is still fresh in my mind, because they are, like, for better or for worse, they are both the most recent TMNT movies. That's so weird to think. Actually. And while they're not comparable in the sense that they were supposed to do completely different things, I do think that rewatching the Rise movie is also going to help me figure out what is it about, like, the feel of Mutant Mayhem that I don't like. One thing that I noticed in Mutant Mayhem, oh my god, so much death. Like, I completely missed it the first time that I watched it, and, like, holy crap. This movie has a body count. It has legit a body count. And it also has multiple instances where normal characters would have just died right there and there. Like, also, this time I did watch it in English, so I did get the intended from the beginning feel of the movie, and in terms of that, it was a more pleasant experience than the first time that I watched it. Again, I watched it the first time in Portuguese, and they kind of missed the memo. Like, they knew that the turtles had to sound young, but having them sound young and having them actually voiced by young people is completely different. The problem is, in Portugal, it's kind of hard to find young people who are actually talented. Like, you can always notice the lack of experience and whatnot. Like, again, in Portuguese, the only turtle that is voiced by a kid is Donnie, and he sticks up like a sore thumb. Like, I think it would have legitimately have been better if, and this is probably gonna sound biased said by someone like me, I think that it would have legitimately been better if they had hired an actress to play Donnie, if they wanted him to still sound like the youngest. But yeah, since like, since I assume that there aren't a lot of people watching right now, I don't think that I am going to keep talking all that much about that. If more people come in and they're interested in hearing a few more of my thoughts about this whole thing, then I'll go back to it. But since so far things seem pretty slow, I think that I'm just gonna move on. There was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it was. Then again, since today most of what we're gonna do in the game is going to be grinding, fortunately or unfortunately, I do think that maybe it's going to be easy to just trail off and talk. So yeah, we'll see about that. And speaking of which, let's just do that. Where's the screen? Here it is. Okay. I am hoping that even though I am grinding, that this will not be... Kiva! Really? Really? Okay, fine. Every single time with this guy. Every single time. Like, Kiba, has it occurred to you that I keep this door closed for a reason? Right, I wasn't able to change my shoes, so I'm kinda cold. Kinda cold, but we are going to persevere. Okay, so let's see. From what I remember, I've been fighting Pokemon that are around level 60. So maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get the entirety of my team up to that level. I have no idea how long that's gonna take though. I think that in my other playthroughs of this game, I was a little bit more well prepared for this part. Like, at least I don't remember my Pokemon being this slow in terms of levels. But yeah, again, since we're also doing like a full EV team, which means that we can barely rely on like physical attacks and all that. Also, one thing that I didn't really want to do was like just destroy every weak Pokemon that shows up. That kind of makes me feel bad. Yeah. Let's just move to this side. What is that? I think endgame is like level 60 anyways. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's probably not... It's probably not a bad idea. Okay. Let's see if I can beat this guy. So, yeah. Oh. Well, Aya has had trouble before. Was that... Yup. Why does something tells me that I'm gonna have trouble? I'm still gonna have trouble. Okay. We're just gonna rotate. We're just gonna rotate through the entire team. Oh, hey, Apoms. I don't really care about Apoms, so I guess I can gush them eyebrows. Yeah. I think that there was someone. There was someone here. There was someone here who was surprised at the fact that Piloswine has actual eyes under the eyebrows. It's that. Is that what it's gonna be? I hate. Okay. You know what? I have never actually thought all that much about it. But I am realizing one thing. I'm realizing one thing about Pokemon in general. You know what it is? I hate moves with recoil. I do not use them. I hate that they are seen as a viable strategy, and especially I am absolutely despising them in this stupid game that punishes you if your Pokemon are not up to the same level, and they don't even have to be in the same level for them to get completely obliterated by a random double edge from a stupid Apom that has nothing better to do than to hurt himself, and not in his confusion because it's completely under his power to not choose frickin' double edge, and I'm sorry. Yeah, recoil is tough unless you have Magic Guard. Yeah, but how many Pokemon have Magic Guard? Because now I have to go back to the camp to heal my Pokemon because I don't want to waste resources. Sorry if that felt a little too angry. Like, it's just, I have just started, and I'm already having problems. 'Cause yeah, like... I choose you, Pikachu! I don't have Pikachu. Hi, Barty. How are ya? You just missed me going on an unhinged rant about moves with recoil, such as double edge. Okay. Something tells me that I am going to have to show absolutely no mercy. And even then, it's not enough. Look at this. I just hit this stupid pile of swine with a water pulse. It still has that much health left. What the heck is this game? Like, I've never... All the Pokemon have Magic Guard, don't use physical attacks. Lamau is except Clefable. Yeah, and even Clefable, like, doesn't Clefable have other options other than physical attacks? I know that Clefable is pretty bulky, but... Okay. I'm good. Oh, how was the rant? Frustrating. Kind of frustrating. Not gonna lie. Jeez. Okay, now you're just... What the frick is this? What the heck is this? Clefable isn't really great as a physical attacker, but it's a really good tank. Ah, there you go. That's where I got it confused. Okay, Aya, can you beat the swine up? Please tell me you can beat the swine up. Okay, it's level 31. Come on. Come on. Yeah, if that didn't one-shot it, that would have been so dumb. That would have been so stupid. Stab double edge at 120 power is a good option to have offhand, but not the primary role of it, yeah. Yeah, again, like, since I'm not that much into competitive Pokemon, I only really play the games. I am, like, I mean, I'm not saying that if you're into competitive Pokemon, you're not playing Pokemon. Is there some kind of special or ultimate form in this game like other Pokemon games? What do you mean, special or ultimate form? And Aya is already having trouble. Okay, I'm gonna try to train the other. I'm gonna try to train the others. Come on, all XP counts. Not super into comp either, but I need a better grasp for on stuff for Pokérobe to get that 1% extra boost. Pokérobe? I think they mean Mega and G-Max. Not sure about that. But no, this game doesn't have any of those. Doesn't have any of that. It does have Alpha Pokemon though. It does have Alpha Pokemon, which I think are the closest approximation of that. And I mean, I'm kind of thankful for that because it means that Alpha Pokemon are completely optional. And I think like the old man who's averse to all sorts of change that I am, I have a slight aversion. I have a slight aversion to those gimmicks. Like, even when Mega Evolution first was revealed, I was kind of like, okay, this is... I don't like this all that much. G-Max, I absolutely do not like. Like, I can find things to like about Mega Evolution. About Gigantamaxing, no. No, I don't like Gigantamaxing. But I already know that when I do the Nuzlocke, I am definitely gonna have to use Gigantamaxing. Otherwise, it's just like a full team kill waiting to happen. So yeah. Pokérogue is a Pokemon browser game roguelike where you grab some Pokemon and go to level 200 to fight a boss in Classic or try at Endless mode. Oh yeah, no, okay, then it is what Succulent said. Has all the gimmicks plus Pokemon Fusion as a gimmick. Have you seen the Mega Dragonite though? It's so goofy, I love it. Yeah, I have. I have seen it. I have seen it, and I do like it. There are some Mega Pokemon that I just go like, okay, no, this should have been the normal Mega Evolution. This should have been the normal version of the Pokemon, not a Mega Evolution. Like, I feel like that, for example, with Mega Lopunny. Like, I honestly feel like Mega Lopunny should have been default Lopunny. Especially with the addition of the fighting type. But yeah, no, I do like Mega Dragonite. I think that was pretty. That was pretty. Fine. How in blazes is damage in this game calculated? How does this make sense? I mean, I know it's not a stab move, but they're like, how many levels apart? 5? Like, how? They're 5 levels apart. Shadow Ball is a super effective move. It has 80 base power. Actually, let me check. Yeah, it has 80 base power. How the fuck did that not knock it out? I remember correctly, Mega Pokemon are just ultimate aliens from Ben 10, where they evolve for a time into their apex battle form over 100s of years. I mean, maybe. Dusclops is super special tank, I think. Ah, dang it! You say it's a special tank, huh? Okay. Dusclops has very high defenses. I mean... I don't know, I'm just being consumed by rage. I'm just being consumed by rage. Base 130 in both special defense and normal defense. Okay, yeah. Okay, I guess. Low max HP though. Okay. Sorry. Again, yeah, sorry if I come across as a little bit rage-filled today. I don't know. Okay then, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work, I bet. Well now. But yeah. But yeah. I think that maybe part of my rage is me being a little bit disappointed in myself that I, even after reevaluating my feelings on Mutant Mayhem, I got to the conclusion that I still don't like it, and I'm kind of like, I feel bad about that. I don't know. I shouldn't let those kinds of things get to me though. It's kind of dumb. Don't do it. Take it from me. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not fun. Do not attach your personal value to fictional properties. It's only gonna hurt you in the end. 5 real, though Dusclops Eviolite is still really usable with how bulky it is. Oh no, okay, yeah, let's try to deal with this quick. Okay, Dusclops is gone, and now Ambipom. Freaking hate Double Edge. This game is making me hate Double Edge so freaking much. Okay, good. Good. It obliterated itself. That's good. I just like a lot of things, and there's nothing wrong about. Oh. Oh no. No. Okay. Let's try this. That Ambipom is double edge. Yeah. Yeah, no, sometimes it's this weird feeling, you know. Sometimes you feel that, and that's still something that I need to learn. That's something that I still need to learn to not do, which is be afraid that people will not like me if I don't like something that they like. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a map. I wanted a map because I want to go. I want to. What's the word? I want to recover. I want to recover. Like my Pokemon are not doing well. Especially when it's parts of a franchise that I love, like for example TMNT. It's kind of like the same thing. Like if, for example, I also feel that a bit like with Sonic and, for example, the IDW comics, because like I don't think that I like them as much as I should. And that is like nobody's fault. The customer is always right in opinions of taste. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, working in retail does drill that into you. Well, kind of. I think that... Actually, no. Actually, no. In the shop that I work at, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to convince the higher-ups that what they're trying to sell isn't what the customers want. And it's really annoying. I would have more respect for a committed hater than for someone with low standards, even if I disagree. Someone with low standards? What do you mean? Yeah, okay, yeah, raise all those stats, but it's not gonna help you right now. Okay, so far so good. We are not taking too much of a beating like we were like in the beginning. Oh, right, I have Shadow Ball. He was trying to hypnotize me. That's rude. Okay, Shadow Ball, let's see. But yeah, sometimes it's I don't know, and I've had this a lot. I had this a lot growing up. I was kind of known as the buzzkill, kind of. And I mean, like, I get why people felt like that. Like, no offense, people who keep buying mainline Pokemon games despite them getting worse and worse in important ways. Consumers, basically. Yeah. I'm trying to process if because that does include me, but actually that reminds me of a conversation that I had with my brother like yesterday. Actually, it was after we watched Mutant Mayhem, and he was talking about how I kind of strike him as really weird because on one hand I have a lot of choice words for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but at the same time I have played through it like 2.5 times, and I told him, hey, here's the thing. It's not that I 100% dislike Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. In fact, the reason why I criticize it so hard is because Pokemon is one of my favorite franchises, and I like to see it not do stupid stuff. But the thing is, between picking a Pokemon game and a game that says absolutely nothing to me, but is a patently much better game in all aspects, like, if I don't care about it, I am not going to play it, period. I would still prefer playing whatever Pokemon is doing, even if I disagree with the direction that it's heading. Specifically, for example, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like, I would never play games just because they're better games. Like for example, you could say, oh, God of War is a much better game than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And you might be true, but that's still not gonna make me want to care about God of War. Like, it's just not. I am still going to pick Pokemon over God of War because I like Pokemon and I am not interested in God of War. So yeah. And I find it that it's kind of hard for me to, like, dislike video games in the same way that I dislike movies or that I dislike TV shows. I think because I'm a lot more selective about what games I actually buy and actually play. Even if they're games that I know to be bad, their badness sometimes is the reason why I decided to buy them. So yeah, in that case, I know exactly what I'm paying for. Wait. Oh, that's useful. Mutant Mayhem the game? No, actually, Barney, the movie. I actually mentioned you like at the beginning of the stream because I was talking a little bit about how I rewatched Mutant Mayhem yesterday and got to the unfortunate conclusion that yeah, I don't like it. Like, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It works, but I don't like it, unfortunately. It does a lot of things that I'm just not on board with. Like, I can still talk about it and give credit where credit is due, and I'm not going to like bash the movie like outright. It's just that it just doesn't. It's just not. It doesn't do the things that I like TMNT for. In fact, there are some points in the movie where if you enjoy TMNT for the same reasons that I do, like, and you're paying attention, you're probably gonna feel a little bit insulted, which is, I hate saying that I feel like this, but there are parts of the movie, like, there's 2 points at the movie, like, and I would need to actually, you know, look at the timeline of the movie to see where those 2 points are, but there were at least 2 times in the movie that I was like, oh, they are specifically saying that people like me are in the wrong for wanting to like this. I don't know, it's weird. That's how I feel when I choose Sonic over Baldur's Gate. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm so sorry, Barney. I know that you love Mutant Mayhem. I know that you love Mutant Mayhem and are like super excited about like the movie and the show and everything, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I mean, on one hand, I shouldn't feel sorry for not enjoying a piece of media, but on the other, I do know that it's and it's disappointing, you know, sometimes learning that someone doesn't like the same things as you. It's complicated. You need to learn how to navigate that. And I mean a general you. I'm not talking about anyone specifically in particular. There's nothing wrong with consciously enjoying bad things either, as long as you're aware instead of just lapping things up. Oh yeah, no, definitely. That's exactly what I do. I mean, I did a watch along of Dingo Pictures as Atlantis on stream. Like, that should tell you. That should tell you. And even when I, like, legitimately enjoy something, even, like, if I can tell that it's bad, then I am 100% going to say, oh yeah, no, it's bad. I still love it, though. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, that is something that I've been trying to do for a very long time, actually, and I have been looked at as weird for doing that. Oh fuck. Apologies for the swearing, but I am just legitimately losing my patience with this. You know what? No. I refuse to let Aya not get experience points for this. This is stupid. And I just noticed I sent out an electric Pokemon to fight a Piloswine. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. Sonic 06 appreciator. I mean, yeah, no, there's a lot to enjoy about the game, even if the game is not good. Like, there's a lot to enjoy. There's enjoyment to be found in there. Now, that's alright. It's not for everyone, and I know it's not like other TMNT shows and movies, but I personally found it enjoyable. If it's not for others, that's perfectly understandable. I'm just glad you gave it a chance. Yeah. No, and I am gonna say this, Barney, because you weren't here when I was talking about that. I do think that well, I don't think, I know. This time I watched the English version I mean, I already knew that when I would watch it, I was gonna watch the English version. And I definitely got more enjoyment of the movie the second time around. Because, again, English version. Like, you have the whole thing, like, even the references don't feel as forced in English. Like, they managed to do that. Like, in Portuguese, it sounded, like, super unnatural whenever you know, they had to make a reference to something. But yeah, so the second time was definitely more enjoyable than the first time. I should say that, but it did cement the fact that, yeah, no, I am not on board. I am not on board with Mutant Mayhem. I wish I was. I wish I was, but like it just does too many things that I am not okay with. Oh, this is a bad yup. Okay, I should keep in mind I am grinding. I am not I am not collecting items. Sure, I can do that, but it's not the main point of what we're doing right now. We just need to grind and grind. Right. Yeah, no, ball of mud, no. Can't even get a good price for that. Like, I can't even sell it for, you know, good money. By the way, today I remembered one of my favorite expressions for stuff. I don't know why, but I absolutely love the expression, like, that's not very cash money of you. Are candy an option? Candy? Candy? What do you mean? What do you mean, Lance? What do you mean? What do you mean with candy? Sorry, I think it was it about something that I said? I remember giving a chance and watching Ironheart and the Snow White movie on Disney Plus made me realize the hate was overblown for those films, but they're still not really good films. Yeah, no. Then there's also those times where, you know, the thing that people are hating on is not as bad as the internet would have you believe, but they're still, you know, not very good products of media. Oh, dang it! Oh, experience cans. Hello, RS White Knight. Welcome. You might have noticed that I was just hammered by an Alpha Abomasnow that is at level 68. While I was trying to grind my Pokemon up to level 60. Okay. I'm gonna try using Aerial Ace on this guy. Oh wait, X-Scissor. Should I try to catch it? Experience candy. You get it from the candy store. Oh, right. Yeah. I do think that I have a bunch saved up. From like from the course of the game. Like I bought a bunch. No, wait, no, I didn't buy a bunch. I got it from, you know, battles and finding it like. Yeah, I might look at that. Especially because in this game I don't think that like that EVs and stuff work in the same way. But yeah, love that expression too. People used to say that some years ago. Yeah, I like to think it's an expression that Scrooge McDuck would use if he had the chance. Lead and ball, let's go. Stay in there. Okay. Stay. Okay, I was not expecting to be able to get it. Oh, speaking of which, well, you look at that. Well, you look at that, and maybe I can... Maybe I can use it? Okay. I'm just gonna get this. Let's see. Who is the furthest behind? Let me see. 3,000. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go back to heal. Ah, dang it. I keep pressing the wrong button. You also have been using grit, right? Occasionally, but like since I have serious commitment issues when it comes to when it comes to what stats I should prioritize over others, I kind of chicken out on using it. Like that's legit what happens. I am afraid that I'm gonna bet on the wrong dang it, on the wrong stats, so I kind of stop myself from using it. Okay, actually, let me I'm going to gather all of the candies and grits that I have. I'm gonna put all of them here. I'm gonna put all of them here, and okay, grits. Move all at once. Move all at once, and move all at once. Okay, so what can I do? What can I do with these? Hi, Danielle. How are you? Yeah, I did fight Avalug. Right now I'm grinding because I'm doing the whole thing with the Pokemon of the lakes. You know, the lake trio, and there was a little bit of a problem. That problem being that my Pokemon are kind of underleveled. Okay. I don't think you get EVs in this game, so you need to use grit for that. I mean, I guess it's safe to ingest on the main attack stat for evolutions. You can just min-max in offense. Okay, yeah, maybe Umbreon is the only one that could have no attack or special attack investment. Probably, yeah. Yeah, so that, like, they hit the hardest that they can. Okay, in that case, well, first, let's, wait, no. Experience Candy M. Two. Okay, so now Aya is at level 25. Tayakaya. Okay. Now we have a whole lot of grit dust. A whole lot of grit dust. Have you watched the Pokemon Direct that happened recently? I didn't watch all of it. I kind of skimmed through it. I am aware of Mega Dragonite. All Eevees is Pokemon. Yeah, that's my self-imposed challenge for this run. I wanted to just use Eevees. I am not expecting things to go well. I just decided that I wanted to challenge myself just cuz. Just cuz. Okay. Wait, no! Fuck! Something is wrong with me. I don't know what. Something is bothering me. I don't know who. Something is not right. Okay. Let's... Oh, Aya is already pretty, Why do you have 2 effort levels in attack? You're a Vaporeon! Okay. It's okay, the EVs are unlimited. You could S-rank everything and be fine. Really? Okay. That does take a load off my chest. Because honestly, that is one thing that always scares me about the whole EVs thing. It's that, you know, they're basically you can ruin a Pokemon. Yeah, I can get enough of these to max out everything on everyone. Okay. Okay. Wait, how many do I have of these? 15. 15, that's 3 times 5. Okay, yeah, I think that I have enough to max out the attack. The attack of everyone. Well, max out at least here, at least with these. Just cram vitamins down their throat after force feeding the mochi. How do you like the vitamins? How do you like the vitamins, guys? They're orange flavored. Yum. I mean, actually, if you go by my mom, every orange flavored medicine, no, every orange flavored thing tastes like medicine. The only way there was for ruining a Pokemon was breeding one with poor IVs or unfavorable nature or ability. Yeah, but they got rid of even that in recent games, as far as I know. Oh, okay. No, that's good. That's good. I'm like, it might be, you know, the way that I look at Pokemon, that I like, that I like thinking of Pokemon. Okay, I only have 3 of these, so I'm going to be a little bit sparing with them, at least for now. Let's see. 4. Now, you know what? I'm also going to give this stuff to Rui on the special attack, because I think that it's useful. I think that it's useful to have a Umbreon that can hit at least semi-hard. Move to item storage. Move all at once. Yeah. Okay, and I think I'm gonna keep these on hand to see if I need them later. You have super trainers now, too. So EVs and IVs are now a matter of money. Even natures can be. Whoa! Mango flavored medicine tastes way better. Oh yeah, yeah, no, it does. Lemon, cherry, and grape taste like medicine. Yeah. But like, with my mom, sometimes it gets to a point where I'm like, what the heck kind of medicine were you fed when you were a kid if everything tastes like medicine to you? Like, I want that medicine. Can I have that medicine? The Pokemon Direct was the most bland Direct I've ever seen from Game Freak, but at least they showed some footage of Pokemon Za. Yeah. Yeah, at least that. At least that. And we did get Mega Dragonite, which, you know, cool. If it's spicy than sweet, then I don't want it. Yeah. I get that. There are like for me the worst kind of medicine is the kind that kind of tastes sweet in the beginning, but as soon as it's in your mouth for like as soon as you've swallowed it, it becomes bitter. Like, I hate that. Like, I've had so many like different brands of antibiotics that are like that, and it's like, you had a good thing going, why did you ruin it, you you stupids. It's one of the reasons why I kind of prefer the taste of like vitamins, like actual vitamins, because, you know, they just taste like the vitamin that they're supposed to. And most of the time they taste pretty good. Okay. At least in this case, it makes sense that I wasn't able to one-shot him. No stab, plus only one level of difference. So yeah, I'm not gonna complain too much. I'm not gonna complain too much about it. Oh, by the way, just going back to the topic of mutant mayhem for a bit. My brother did say, like, I did mention how I had said here on stream that, like, Mutant Mayhem felt like a movie based on the commercials, like on the 87 toy commercials, instead of, you know, any comics or other stories. And he said to me, well, that just makes me like it more. And honestly, good. I'm glad that it has that effect for him. Like, oh yeah, if you look at it from that perspective, it's not like, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. In fact, it makes me like it more. So yeah. So yeah, at least we had that. I hate vitamins in general, except gummies. Oh. Don't remember the textures looking this rough? Wait. It looks a little bit blurry, doesn't it? Let me see. Yeah. Let me. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, no. Wrong remote. Wrong remote. Yeah, my brother likes Mutant Mayhem. Like, it's one of those things, like, we had a talk about the movie yesterday after we rewatched it, and a lot of the things that I said about it, he was like, you know what? I don't see things that way, but I completely understand where you're coming from. And yeah, no, like, he definitely likes Mutant Mayhem more than me. there aren't parts of the movie where he feels like Oh, wait. Okay, I know what's going on. I know what's going on with the brightness. Okay, wait a second. I remember that I had to adjust the gamma because of TMNT, because of the game. Wait, no, that I didn't want properties. I wanted no. Oh man. Set color. No. Transform. No, I want filters. No. Yeah, no, there you go. There you go. There you go. I thought that there was something weird. Probably gonna have to turn on the color correction again for TMNT. Yeah. Yeah, remember the gamma? Remember that we had trouble at first? And I still had to go to my actual, like, to the TV settings and change it. Because I just realized, okay, so the TV settings don't translate over to the capture card. Like, only I see them, and what the fuck? There's a fruit fly. There's a fruit fly just harshing my mellow. When I found out medicine when I was small, then I didn't like it. So they said swallow it with water, then eat it. So it worked, unless it's syrup. Oh. Oh, dang it! Sorry, he was running away! I feel bad about this, but yeah, sorry little guy. I usually don't like going after the Pokemon that run away, or like the ones that are just minding their own business. Like, I prefer to go after the ones that are openly belligerent. Because it feels bad. It feels bad, man. Also, for a very long time, I always assumed that Glalie was a dark type Pokemon. Then I found out it isn't. Like But yeah, Barney, as you can see, like the whole thing about Mutant Mayhem, yeah, no, it depends a lot on the person, and it just so happens that I am not— What the— Frostbite. I forgot that Frostbite lowers your attack. Grinding is going great, guys. I mean, honestly, it could be going worse. It could be going worse. Okay, oh hey, it's one of those herbs that I can't pronounce the name of, so I'm not even gonna try. Okay, random... Random Abomasnow. Let's do this. X Scissor. Okay. Real shame Flareon suffers from having a bad move pool. Yeah, no, the reason why I benched Flareon is because, well, Lara has Mystical Fire. Like, I've got fire covered. Same thing with Glaceon. I really wanted to use Glaceon, but the thing is, Vaporeon can use Ice-type moves. And like, oh, but Glaceon can use Water-type moves. Yeah, but Water is a much more versatile type than Ice. Plus, Vaporeon is a lot better when it comes to actually withstanding attacks. More than Glaceon, at least. So yeah, those two were the first to get benched, unfortunately. And it makes me sad. Mutant mayo and ham sandwich. I mean, I hope that I don't ever eat a mutant sandwich. That sounds like a bad time. Okay, yeah, let's just... We're gonna have to make more of these anyway, so let's just keep using them. At least while my Pokemon are not, like, you know, completely dead, I can still, like, the experience share, it's still doing its job. It can still, it can still help everyone get to higher levels. Oh dear. I wasn't expecting that little damage. Okay, I think that Taiyakea can still withstand a different, like, another one? Not two, though! Not two! Holy! No, 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 that's asking for trouble, that's asking for trouble, no! Why does it keep... Why does it keep, like, getting the first move? Because it's fast. Oh, right. That's how the game works. Right. Okay. Going here again. Going to the camp again. Also, I'm gonna put some stuff in the not computer, in the box. The box. The box. The box. Where the box? Sandwich man. A man who bit a radioactive sandwich. And now he has the powers of a sandwich. What powers does a sandwich have? I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Sandwich Man. Oh man. What powers would a sandwich have? Okay, I'm not gonna deal with those guys. They have double edge. I don't want double edge. I don't want to get double edged. Also, I'm not gonna fight Veneries because it makes me feel bad. Okay. Let's try to make this quick. Because we are actually not that we're actually not that far off. I wasn't expecting this to be so quick, and famous last words, I am sure, because I am pretty sure that as soon as I say that, the game is gonna find a way to just make me go like, oh, hey, you thought that this is gonna be quick? Psych! Pokemon Challenger, minus HP, reached 0, Pokemon died, which has own goodness, Pokemon minus HP, reached 0. It's just fainted even after burning alive. I mean, all that you're reminding me of is of the Nuzlocke that I still want to do. That's probably gonna start like on the next school year, which, to be fair, is not that far off. Like, where's summer going? I don't want summer to leave. I don't want summer to leave. I also don't want to last it forever, but I don't want it to end. I know that's impossible. Like, how do you want summer to not end, but also not want it to leave? Well, I can just travel to places, where summer is ongoing, you know? Like, when it's, when it's summer, when it's winter in the northern hemisphere, I can just move to the southern hemisphere, you know? Easier said than done. To turn everyone into a sandwich, or to be able to eat anything and anyone like a sandwich. Whoa! And I thought my thought process was kind of weird because I was kind of altered by rage. I mean, I do know one of the reasons why my rage meter is kind of on high alert today. That makes no sense. But yeah, one of the reasons is because I didn't really sleep all that well. Like, I woke up, like... Right, I didn't tell you guys. I had a job interview yesterday. And... and it was at 10 a.m. so I had to wake up early, and I forgot to change my alarm clock, so it rang at like 9. It rang at like 9 something, and yeah, that wasn't pleasant. Australia or some places in Africa for constant summer with no summer. Eek. 104 dias que fazem as férias e a escola acaba com elas. Yeah, I forgot. Yes, I knew exactly what you were referencing, maiden. Who do you take me for? Actually, there's a lot of stuff that people talk about that I don't know what it is. Ah! Whew. Okay, thanks for being able to withstand that, Rui. Ugh. Yeah, so I forgot to turn off the alarm clock for today. Also, I stayed up late drawing yesterday. Just amazing life choices everywhere on this channel. No, I didn't miss the interview. Because the interview was yesterday. The alarm clock worked for yesterday. The thing is, today I did not have to wake up early, but I forgot to set the alarm clock. I expect you to know, as you should. As you should, Brandon. How do you think the interview went? Okay, here's the thing. It was a little bit... like, I think that the interview went well. The problem is that the job position is, well, let's say, you know how I have a squishy wizard kind of build? I think that maybe I'm not going to be the best option for this job, unfortunately. I think that maybe it's going to be best if I don't get the job. Which kind of sucks because it was in my hometown. Basically, I could move back in with my mom. But on the other hand, it's not very I don't think that it's a good idea, especially because they don't know if they, at this point in time, they don't know if they need a part-timer or a full-timer. And that's a little bit concerning because I was not like, if I stay at my mom's house, then I wasn't thinking of getting a full-time job, because if I get a full-time job, then that's going to make it kind of hard. It's gonna make it kind of hard for me to Why does a horse have hypnosis? Why the heck does a horse have hypnosis? Can anyone tell me? Is this a thing in Uma Musume? Oh crap, don't anyone tell that the horses might have hypnosis. Don't everyone tell this fandom that... What type of cue, they ask? Oh, questions. They didn't ask any questions, actually. It was just, okay, tell me a bit about yourself, and I did. I don't really like those kinds of interviews. Like, you have my resume right there. Why don't you see it? Why don't you read it? Why don't you read it? My little hypno pony. Why not a both-timer? I think you can have a job that isn't exactly full-time. I mean, I could, but that's not what employers are looking for. In fact, like one of the reasons, like like the shop that I'm working at right now is being so frustrating because it could be like a great place to work. It could be a great place to work, but the thing about it is like it's being so badly managed. And and that is frustrating. That is frustrating because like you could have an amazing thing here. And let's be honest, the fact that I only absolutely have to work 2 days a week, like that's one of the main reasons that made me want the job that I'm in right now. But it's like I don't know. I have talked a little bit about it in other occasions. Wait. Oh. Really? I'm sorry, Mr. Walrain. But I'm gonna have to ask you to move out of the way. I am going to have to ask you to move out of the way. All horses have hypnosis. I mean, if you stare into their eyes for too long, I guess. Oh man, Atari getting a job. I'm a time traveling Atlantean boy. I think that I would be a great asset to your company because I am familiar with how things were around 5,000 years ago. I don't think that you have anyone on your team that is quite on that wavelength. Are you looking for full-time or part-time? I mean, that depends. That depends because like if I was able to find a job in my hometown, then a part-time job would be more than enough, I feel. If I'm only able to find a job like in, for example, Lisbon, or because it has crossed my mind trying to Really? Okay. Let's go here. Let's put the stuff in the. Let's put the lime and the coconut and shake it all up. You put the lime and the coconut and shake it all up. You put the lime and the coconut and shake it all up. I just remembered the ending theme of Looney Tunes Back in Action. Let's keep on dancing now, let's keep on getting down, let's keep on having fun, the party's just begun, let's keep on getting down, let's keep on having fun. Are you kidding me? I upgraded it a couple of times. I upgraded it a couple of times. I wanted to upgrade it more, but I didn't have enough money. I didn't grind money. Didn't grind money all that much, unfortunately. So I upgraded it, but like sparingly. And by the time that I had enough money, the game railroaded me into the part of the game where you have to go it alone without the Galaxy team and etc, etc. So yeah, no, I did upgrade it, just not as much as I wanted. I wanted to have at least upgraded it to this last to this last circle before this part, but I wasn't able to. Yeah. Where are you from, if that's not secret? Well, I am from... Okay, let's call it Atlantigal. Let's call it Atlantigal because, well, as a VTuber, I am from Atlantis. But I am currently stationed in Portugal, so yeah, Atlantigal. So yeah, and yeah, no, I don't make it a secret. Like, most people who are here, White Knight, they pretty much know where I'm from. So yeah, it's not one of those things like, oh, nobody must know where I am as a where I'm from as a VTuber. No, I'm I'm not like that. I am physically incapable of being like that. Let's go! Oh hey, more suit foot root. More thing that I just pronounced without knowing how to pronounce. Okay. What was I talking about? I remember. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot. Oh wait, I was talking about my bag. I was talking about my bag capacity. Yeah, no, I did upgrade it, not as much as I wanted to. That's the short answer. That's the short answer. Also, I could be wrong, but I think that there are like Wait a second. Wait. No. Ah! Okay. Can you also add pineapples? I love pineapples. Add pineapples to what? Add pineapples to what? Oh man, I'm completely lost. Where am I? What happened? Why does my brain feel like it's just like it was lost for a while and now it's still not found? I'm still confused. I am so confused. What is going on? Oh, the limes in the coconut. Oh, okay. Oh man, like, see, that's one of the things that my brain did. Like, oh, I don't need this information anymore. You know, the information that I sang, the lime and the coconut. Like, I don't need this information anymore. Go away. And then when people go back to it, I'm like, wait, I don't know what anyone is talking about anymore. What? Brain, why do you work like this? You're making me feel like I'm crazy. Haha! Because you're tired. I know that feeling all too well. Yeah. I'm honestly not sure if playing this today was a good idea. Maybe I should have just done like a Zatsu instead of actually playing. But since we're not like, since it's not going all that badly, I think that I should at least finish what I started here. And that is getting my whole team to level 60, and at least try going on with the plot. I mean, if it doesn't take me like an extra hour to do that, I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to, but also I'm noticing I'm lacking a distinct lack of double edges lately, and I like that. I like that a lot. Thanks, game. Thanks, game, for not having all the Pokemon that come against me using double edge. Yes, Blizzard. That's awesome. That's also the name of a company. Orange juice. Yeah. But yeah, maybe next week. I really need to start doing things. Oh wait, no, next week I think that I'm gonna be able to do 3 streams next week. Probably because for some strange reason they at the shop they decided to give me the morning shift on Monday, which means I am going to be able to come home on that very day. I'm gonna be able to finish my shift and then come back to my hometown on the same day. I'm not gonna have to stay. I'm not gonna have to stay the night to rest. That is something that I have been considering, like if having the apartment in the city is a good idea, like at all. For this month, I have been just staying. I've just been staying at my hometown and only going to my apartment in the city when it's time to work. Like, you know, I usually go on Sunday, then I stay to Monday to do my other shift, and then I come back on Tuesday. But since my sleep schedule is non-existent and I have been having extra trouble sleeping lately, it happens that I'm not gonna touch that. I'm saving that for a different time. Okay, let's try this. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room. The rubber made me crazy, you know? Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room. The rubber made me crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room. Oh! Dang it! I didn't want to use that. I wanted to use something with a little bit more punch. Okay, this Bergmite doesn't owe a lot to intelligence. I guess I should count my lucky stars. I would have called you femboy, but you aren't sounding like one. Okay, let's put things this way. White Knight. Would you call anime characters who are voiced by women femboys? Like all of them? There's definitely some that apply, I know. But oh dear, this is not a good idea. Okay, thanks. Thanks for giving me a shot. Okay. Okay, we have 3 at level 58. That's good. I'm also noticing that they're managing to withstand stuff a lot better. I mean, again, I call that Goku. Goku's voiced by a woman in most timelines. Yeah. He wasn't in Portugal though. Unfortunately. But Krillin was. Krillin was voiced by a woman. Or Luffy. Yeah, no, exactly. Which is why I said, like, instead of saying like a specific anime character, I just said, you know, anime characters voiced by women. You know, male anime characters voiced by women in general. Like, because I could be here all day. But yeah, putting things, I'm just gonna say this. Those characters being voiced by women is the reason why I am the way I am. Let's... Also, there are certain criteria to be considered a fanboy. Yeah, no, exactly. Which is also why I didn't go the fanboy route. I just went male character voiced by woman. Because, again, there's a lot of female characters. No, there's a lot of male characters who are voiced by women who are not femboys. Like, Ash Ketchum is not a femboy when he's not cross-dressing. Ash Ketchum is not a femboy. Luffy is not a femboy. Goku is not a femboy. Naruto is not a femboy. Other characters. Most of the main characters in Digimon are not femboys, including Takuya, who is voiced by Naruto. So yeah. So yeah, that's Digimon. Like most male characters in like kids franchises. Like I'm thinking, for example, of Metabots, Mega Man Battle Network, which has a different name. The show has a different name, but I don't care. I'm gonna call it Battle Network because it just rolls off the tongue a lot better than NT Warrior. So yeah. So yeah, Mega Man Battle Network, as well. The spin-off of Mega Man Battle Network, Mega Man Star Force, also has, I do think that Gio, the main character, is also voiced by a woman, in Japanese at least. Rurouni Kenshin, Kenshin Himura, at least the original one, was voiced by a woman. That one is a little bit more debatable if he's a fanboy or not. He definitely looks feminine. Then you have Shinji Ikari. Then you have I was trying to think of like characters that Mitsuki Saiga voices. Oh, you have Conan. You have Conan Edogawa. He's also not a fanboy. He's also voiced by a woman. So yeah, I watched it in English dub. I mean fair, but even then they're like there were times where like there were Mona Marshall, I think, voices a lot of like male characters. For example, in Digimon Adventure, you know, in the original, she voices Izzy. Then she went on to voice Terriermon. But yeah, no, you are right in saying that in English dubs, usually, not always, but usually they do like put male voice actors voicing the male characters, even if the characters in question are like 10 years old, which, as far as I know, and from personal experience, kids don't generally sound like 30-year-old men. Like, at all? Principal Perry from Lab Rats really voices English dub Naruto. I couldn't believe it when I first did years ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, Rama 1.5. Is that a femboy or something else? I would call him a ginger changeling. Probably. Shut up with the low battery! No, like, you drain the battery and then we'll talk. You drain the battery and then we'll talk, okay? Okay. Up. Let's go back. Let's heal. I wouldn't call Atari a fanboy, but I would definitely call him a fanboy. He is a fanboy of many things. Definitely. Yeah. You are 100% correct, maiden. Like, because, yeah, I do look feminine. I mean, obviously. I mean, look at my hair. But I wouldn't say that my attitude fits that of a femboy. Like, at least most of the time. Like, I think that the only time where my attitude would fit that of a femboy is like when I'm going off on like My Little Pony or Barbie. And even then, that is not like a tell. That is not like a tell. I am not going to go here like, I don't know, cross-dressing or anything like that. I am familiar with genres where that is like normal. But... Oh! Hello! I hope that you're not too mad at me. I hope that you're not too mad at me. I'm sorry, Aya. Tails is a perfect example of having an actual boy voicing the character until they changed it to a female VA because that boy grew up. Yes, exactly. In fact, in the Japanese version, he had two little boy voice actors before they settled on Ryo Hirohashi to voice him from that point onward. Whereas, for example, in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 in English, you had Cory Bringas voicing the character in both games. Because his voice hadn't changed enough to make him unsuitable to voice Tails by the time Sonic Adventure 2 came out. Which was actually pretty neat, but that usually doesn't happen. Like, Cory Bringas is the exception that proves the rule, not the other way around. Kids in the school praying well. Hey Timmy, have you paid your taxes yet? Also, did you see the football game last night? Lovely weather we're having. Yeah. Yeah. Fanboy I know in anime is Felix from ReZero. Oh yeah, yeah. Then there's like one that always comes up when people talk about fanboys, which is Astolfo, you know, from Fate Apocrypha. And it is interesting because I look at Astolfo, like, whenever I think of what I want to achieve as a character, as Atari the character, I look at Astolfo as a barometer of, like, okay, I definitely do not want to be that. You know? Like this guy... My Vaporeon was hypnotized by a ghost! We gotta snap him out of it! Oh, Teakea, please! Snap out of it! Snap out of it, buddy! No, I was gonna use that on you! You're not allowed to use that on me! Wake up, Teakea, wake up! Okay, did he actually wake up, or was that just something that he did in his sleep? Did he just sleep talk? Did he just sleep talk a shadow ball? Okay, no. I'm not gonna beat up a Baniri. But yeah, there's a lot of other fanboys. Like, I mean, and there's characters who are not actually fanboys, but if you looked at them, you would say that they are. Like, for example, Inazuma 11 is full to the brim with characters that a lot of people would say are fanboys, but I was like, no. Of course, it also has actual 100% fanboys, I think. I got your point. They don't sound like female, but it feels off than it is. The person who watched Dragon Ball Z in English dub probably feels Goku voice kind of off. Goku voice kind of off in the Japanese dub. Yes. Yeah, no, I definitely get that. Like, for most people, watching Dragon Ball in Japanese for the first time is kind of odd. Kind of odd, to say the least. Because really, like, and even more nowadays, because, like, here's the thing, Masako Nozawa is like, she is old enough to be my grandma. She is old enough to be my grandma, and let's put it like this, Because I think that there's, you know, like, yeah, White Knight, you're new, but let's put it like this. I may sound like this, I may talk like this, but you know one thing that I am not? Very young. I am not very young. So yeah, let's put it like this. Masako Nozawa is like, she's like 80 something. Inazuma 11 is filled with little kids playing football, not fanboys. Actually, it's fun. It's funny that you bring that up, Maiden, because the characters in Inazuma 11 are actually supposed to be like in middle school. Like they're supposed to be 14. I know, like especially if you look at the first game, and oh my god, stupid Haunters just hypnotizing my Eevees. I don't like that. Okay, I took a massive risk here. But it paid off, so don't worry about it. But yeah, Inazuma 11, like, in the first game, it really doesn't look like the characters are supposed to be, like, 14. As the series went on, like, by the time of Inazuma 11 Orion, they actually do look like teenagers, so I guess that's good. But yeah, from Inazuma 11 1 to 3, yeah, they did not look like 14-year-olds. They look like 12 at most. Back in my day, traps needed to actually dress like girls. Kids these days call any boy with slightly longer hair a femboy. Yeah, no, it annoys me too. It annoys me too because here's the thing. One of the reasons why I kind of like characters that look kind of feminine is not because they act like girls. It's not because they act like girls. Like there's different layers to it. There's different layers to it. Just because the character has long hair does not make him a fanboy. Much less a yeah. Okay, who was talking about Pikachu? I just found an alpha Pikachu. What the heck? Is this the Let's Go dimension? Is this the Let's Go dimension? I'm fighting a Pikachu and an Eevee! Holy crap! The Pikachu is level 72! Did I just walk into Ash's Pikachu from a different dimension? Like this is kind of... I'm not sure how to react to this, honestly. Standard Vtuber issue, half of all of them grew up on OG Pokemon? Yeah. Yeah. But I do think that even I don't think that I'm gonna be able to catch this one, guys, unless he stays in the ball. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try hitting it again. I'm gonna try hitting it again and then see if I can. Okay, I definitely need to throw the ball now. Definitely need to throw the ball now, otherwise this guy's gonna die. Raging Pikachu, yeah. Okay, Rui, you're the one you're the sturdiest one of all of them. So, use that to withstand the level 72 Pikachu. It's Cappy, the Pikachu from the Rising Volt. What did I say? about recoil moves. What did I freaking say about recoil moves? Well, no matter how old you are always younger than the Earth. True. True. Stay in the bulb. Ash is a classic, but I'm gonna be real. I prefer the cast of the new anime. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll take this Eevee as a consolation prize. And before anything shows up, I am going to go back to the Snowfields camp. Yeah, no, like, one thing that I definitely feel is that the cast of the new show, I haven't watched it yet, but just from the little that I'm able to glimpse, I do feel like this new cast is a lot, like, there was actual thought put into it, instead of it just being, oh, Ash goes to a new place, derp-de-derp-de-derp. Especially since, like, oh man, I just remembered, okay, so when Diamond and Pearl was announced, and keep in mind, this was already when I had expectations in standards, like, okay, let's put it like this. I was already an adult when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out, both in Japan and in the rest of the world. So yeah, I was already an adult by then. That dates me a lot. I get it, but it's the truth. It's the truth, which is why it's kind of funny, well, kind of fun to think about, oh man, there were people who were introduced to Pokemon with Diamond and Pearl. There were people who were introduced to Pokemon with Black and White. And even X and Y, and by this point, even Sun and Moon. I think that we still haven't seen the people who were introduced to Pokemon with like Sword and Shield. I don't think that we have seen them rise yet. But yeah. So by the time the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out, I was already an adult. And when the anime was revealed, the first picture that you had with Ash and other characters was with Ash, Dawn, and Paul. And I remember being super excited because, okay, so not only are we gonna get something like we got with May, which is, okay, we're gonna get a version of of one of the player characters of the game. Because I honestly like that. But we're also gonna get a completely different new character. Like, the only reason why I didn't like Paul at first was because he was not a character from the games. So like, and I thought that slot would have been better for a character from the actual games. I ended up eating my words when Brock came back. And I was so disappointed. I was so freaking disappointed. I hated that Brock was back. And it really did feel like, oh, we're just gonna bring Brock back because it kind of feels weird if we don't. And I'm like, dude, what purpose does Brock fill, like, at this point? Wait. Hi. Like, at this point, what sense does it make to have Brock in again? Like, he was here for the entirety of Kanto and Johto. He was here for Hoenn. Why is he here now? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, especially if you teased that there was going to be an original character. Like, I mean, yeah, Brock is a character from the games. You got me there. You got me there, you got me there, Pokemon anime. Ugh. Man, I was so disappointed. And it was right there and there that I think I pretty much gave up on the Pokemon anime like forever. Well, at least until like I tried giving like the Sun and Moon anime a shot, but it just flows so slow. It's just so slow. The pacing of the episodes is not at all good. Like it feels like a lot of time passes and not a lot happens. Which is not very good. So yeah. Fan service and nostalgia. Yeah, no, I know that that's the reason. But here's the thing, if Brock was never gone, then how is it nostalgia? Like, that's because I understood that the reason why they were bringing Brock back was because, I mean, okay, no, the reason why they were bringing Brock back again was because of the backlash that they faced when they replaced Brock for the Orange Islands. I know that that was the reason. And they didn't want to do that again. But still, like... Oops, he's died. Yeah. I only watched the first season because it's the only season available on our Netflix. I wonder if the rest of the seasons are on the apps for the Panda channel. I don't know. Like, I think that they finally added. Pokemon Horizons. What? No, Pokemon Journeys was also there as well. I tried watching it, but I was trying to watch it, quote unquote, while I was working on my illustration job that I had at the time, and I kept getting distracted, especially when Riolu first showed up, and I was like, I can't. I'm actually getting interested because it's a Riolu! It's a Riolu, and I know that I love Riolu, I love Lucario, and I know that he's gonna turn into a Lucario, and I'm actually interested in this character, and I'm like, I can't do this. Hi, Crimson! Are you hyped for Pokemon Za? Hyped is too strong of a word. Hyped is too strong of a word. I am not hyped, I am cautiously curious. I am going to buy it. I am going to buy it when it comes out, and I am going to try and play it, maybe even on stream. Because again, it's Pokemon, and I'm going to criticize it. And it's still a franchise that I love. But yeah, because I gotta be honest, the fact that it takes place in Lumio City and, you know, it's Kalos and Mega Evolutions are back, like, all of that kind of makes me not be very interested in it. But I am curious to see what they did. I am curious to see what they did, and I don't like being a negative Nancy, like, from the get-go. I was like that with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But like at least Pokemon Legends Za looks a little bit different. Looks a little bit better than Pokemon Scarlet did on first approach. Also, you get actual clothes. You get actual like, because that is one thing that I'll never forgive Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for. The stupid school uniforms. I hate them so much. And I know that kind of sounds harsh because I'm talking about, like, fictional pieces of clothing in a video game. But yeah, no, I hate them so very, very much. I'm not even joking. And it feels bad because it's so petty. It's so petty. It's such a personal thing. Good luck playing that Switch 1 version compared to Switch 2. I don't mind. I played Scarlet and Violet. I'm okay. I played Sonic Frontiers on Switch 1, and I didn't suffer any what's it called? I haven't suffered any drawbacks from it. Like in real life, I mean, yeah, playing the game was kind of tougher than it would have been if I was playing, like, for example, the PlayStation 4 version. But nah, I don't mind. I do not mind at all. That's what I'm saying. PT Netflix only has Horizon season. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, okay, okay. There. Okay. Okay, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. So you like it? So you like it turn-based? Whether it is turn-based or not, I don't care. It's interesting that you bring that up. No, I do not care. I do not care. Turn-based? Active time battle? I don't care. I just don't. I just don't. Like, is it, oh, it's a Pokemon game? It's a Pokemon game? It's a mainline-ish Pokemon game? It's a game that's important to understand the lore and the history of the Pokemon world? That's what I care about. Is it a game that it's fun? Is it a game that's going to allow me to like build a connection to my Pokemon and see fun interactions between characters and all of that? That's what I care about. Whether it's turn-based or not, I could be like, I am 100% not interested in that. Like, because, like, again, I have played Pokemon ever since the beginning. I have grown up. Well, not grown up. Not actually grown up. I mean, yeah, it did. It was there for my formative years, but not. I play Pokemon since Gen 1. I've never had a problem with turn-based combat. Like, not even, for example, like in Final Fantasy, like in which you have, you know, like, different games have different combat systems, and I'm also kind of like, dude, I'm not interested. Like, I am only interested in the combat system, on whether it's a turn-based or active time or whatever. I'm only interested in that if it actively prevents me from playing the game properly. If it's a system that is broken, if it's a system that does not work right, or that it's super difficult to get into, that's what's going to deter me from playing a game. But like, whether it's turn-based or not, dude, I don't care. It's Pokemon. Yeah. I can't wait to mix and I can't wait to mix and match my drip in Pokemon. Yeah. I can't wait to be able to do that as well again. My goodness. My goodness. Also, like, I definitely hope I hope that they don't corral us into a school scenario again. I also really did not like that. Yeah, no, they just suck and make no sense. Yeah, like, I don't understand, like, it feels like they went out of their way to make the uniforms the least interesting they could. Like, you know, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I really do not like uniforms, like, in general. But if you absolutely 100% have to put uniforms in your game, and especially knowing that this is a game based on the Iberian Peninsula, aka a game that is very much, aka a region that is very much known for their sailing expertise, what excuse do you have to not make them sailor uniforms? Or are those too familiar to a Japanese audience, and you want the Japanese to feel like, oh yeah, this is so exotic and stuff? Since the characters in ZA are a bit older and might not have anything to do with the school. I mean, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, like, I don't really have any reason to think that any future Pokemon games are also going to use the school scenario. But it still stings. It still stings that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet used that. Like, that they made it the main thing. What was that? See? I would much prefer turn-based combat than just characters getting like 2 slots for no good reason. Like, because, like, are you seriously gonna tell me that a Jolteon is not faster than a Glalie? Like, is Jolteon not faster than Glalie? This is so dumb. But yeah. That is indeed something that I have never thought. Oh, Lara is already at level 60! He's already at level 60. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay, so he's at level 60. Nuya is at level 59. Rui is at level 59. And the other three are at level 58. Okay, awesome. Yeah, but that's not what's happening here. Like, do you see a slush storm? Do you see a hailstorm anywhere? I hope that any more future Paldea games do not go with school stuff. Unfortunately, I do think that they're going to, in the very least, they're gonna make the school a big part of whatever it is that they'll do in it. Because unfortunately, that's kind of how the Pokemon Company operates. That's kind of how Game Freak operates. Like, they pick one thing that is like the thing that people should care about in this game, and that's the thing that they're always gonna bring back. Always. You can see this in Pokemon Legends ZA with Mega Evolution. They didn't have to bring back Mega Evolution, but because it's Kalos, they kinda actually did have to bring back Mega Evolution. That's really basically what happened, because they decided to make Kalos all about Mega Evolution. So if you go back to Kalos, it's going to have to do with Mega Evolution. And they're probably going to talk about Mega Evolution and how Mega Evolution works and how it affects the Pokemon, etc, etc, etc. Because, like, at least from what I've seen as well of Pokemon Legends ZA, it's going to be like, they're gonna be like, you know, Pokemon just randomly Mega Evolve and go rogue and stuff, and that's kind of, that reminds me of the Pokemon Ranger games, specifically, I think, Shadows of Almia, I think, in which, yeah, you had Pokemon that were going crazy, and you needed to get them under control and stuff, and, yeah, like, and that, the whole thing of Mega Pokemon going rogue, that's kind of reminding me of Shadows of Almia, actually. Well, there is snow on the ground. I don't even know how to answer that. I don't even know how to answer that. Like, I mean, you're right, but... Okay, sorry, guy. I'm gonna have to beat you. I like the Ranger games. Yeah, I want to see if I can play them. I want to see if I can play them because, again, the time when the Ranger games were out, I didn't have a Nintendo DS. I didn't have a Nintendo DS or a 3DS or anything of the sort, so I wasn't able to play them. I wasn't able to enjoy them while they were around. So yeah, this is a Bergmite. And unfortunately, those in Mystery Dungeon, I feel like, don't get nearly enough recognition nowadays. Like, people only talk about them if they grew up with them or something. Okay, bye, White Knight. You've been saying that I have low battery for hours at this point. Shut up. You don't have low battery, Joy-Con. You're just a wimp. Learn to do more with less. Okay, so how are we? Rui is almost at level 60. Aya still is at level 58. Okay, let's go back and heal so that I don't spend more revives. So because I don't want Nuya to... Man, I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad when people just tune into one of my streams and it just happens to be a day where I'm a bit more belligerent than normal. Like, sometimes I do worry about that. I mean, that's what happens when you have little to no filter. That's what happens when you have little to no filter. Because I don't know, I feel like they're going to get an idea. Oh man, this person is really angry. This person is really angry. Like, what's their problem? No, it's just I'm not having the best day, but I didn't want to stop myself from streaming because of it. Because one thing is when you genuinely don't feel like okay. If that's the case, then it's perfectly fine to like cancel the stream or something. But if only like I'm a little bit angry today, I don't think that's a valid enough reason to just cancel everything. The filter shall perish! Hi, Mercury! Okay, we have two Pokemon at level 60. Okay, we're getting close, Okay. I don't know what it is about Leaf Blades. I think it's the animation in conjunction with the sound. It's really satisfying. I mean, speaking of that, that's also probably one of the reasons why I better not even think of applying for a VTuber Corpo, because, I mean, you guys have seen what I make most of my content around, right? Like, do you honestly think that if I was in a company that I would be able to talk about, for example, TMNT at length the way that I have been doing these last few streams? Or criticize design choices in Pokemon? Or talk about the Archie comics, the Sonic Archie comics, the way that I do, or play licensed games. Like, do you think that they would be able to let me play Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow? I don't think that they would. So yeah. Maybe it's for the best that I stay within my lane. Just be an indie. Just be happy with what comes my way. Because a lot of good things can still come my way, even if I'm not making, you know, like a living out of this. Okay, let's see. Getting a complete Pokédex in this game was a pain in the ass for me. I think, yeah, no, like, I think that it would be interesting to try for it, but I don't think that I have the patience or the time to actually do that. Like, well, I do have the time, but there's other things that I would rather spend my time on. Like, because, wait a second, let me see. Oh, okay, no, I don't have. I think that I'm gonna have to use like a rare candy on Tayakaya because, or Aya, or both. My brain is slowly turning off, randomly getting me to sleepy. Oh man, oh, I hate when that happens. That's one of the worst feelings. Like, especially when you're trying to pay attention to something and you just can't because your brain is like, nope, gonna sleep now. Like, brain, get with the program. It's not bedtime yet. It's not bedtime and I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. Why are you making me sleep? It makes no sense. Stop. Cease. Desist. Hi, Tulu. Hi for now. Oh, you're gonna have to leave soon. That's okay. Don't worry about it. No. Yeah. Go. Watenuri. Dang it. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, Atari, is it bedtime for your Switch? No, not yet. Not yet. I mean, it's almost... I think that it's almost bedtime for the Joy-Cons. Well, at least... Well, the left Joy-Con. At least. Because it seems to, be like, oh no, I don't have battery, I am going to die. Still rocking the anti-frostbite sandals, I see. Yeah, no, I wasn't able to change my fit before they banished me from the village. Like, all that I had was the clothes that they sent me with. Like, all I had was the clothes on my body and the Pokemon in my pocket. And that's it. I had nothing else. So yeah, I mean, it beats walking on the snow barefoot, I guess. I think that would be much worse, because at least the soles of my feet can be warm. Not very, mind you, but at least. Can't remember the last time I used Joy-Cons. Well, I do. I use Joy-Cons and a Pro Controller, and the Pro Controller isn't mine. My brother kinda hates that I use it. Why is your Joy-Con posh British? I have no idea. Why, yes, I am so totally bothered and tired. I am exhausted. Please allow me to go back to my resting chambers. That is a terrible accent, I know. What's it doing? Standing. I can see that. Okay, these guys don't give me a lot of oh. Wait, I don't think I have one of these. Do I have an Avalug? No, I don't! I don't have an Avalug! Probably when I last played Super Mario Party. I mean, I'm gonna guess that was kind of long ago. Okay, X-Scissor? Okay. Okay, I think I can- Ah, no, fuck! I forgot about that. Oops. But yeah, no, like, I don't have any issues using the Joy-Cons. The only issue that I have is when it... Oh. The only issue that I have is when it randomly runs out of power. Like what's happening today. Like, there was a time... There was once that I had a lot of trouble playing Sonic Frontiers, specifically because my Joy-Con kept saying it was low on battery, and I kept thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to finish stream earlier then, and then it just kept on going, saying that it had a low battery for like 3 hours. Whoa! It bit me! 'Tis forbidden for you to have an Avalug, says the Pokemon game. Well, it was a little bit too late, because I already caught it. Haha! Haven't tried them in Jamboree yet, because I just don't like them. They feel like bootleg Wii remotes. Oh! Yeah, I love, don't you love it when they come at you from the back? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there, see? We're almost at level 60. We're almost done rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, gotta keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for questions. Follow my beat instead. Trust me, something, what you can be. Follow me. Set me free. Super Mario Mario. Oh man. Oh no. Okay, I just thought like of Mario cosplaying as Doc Brown. Like, such a random thing to think. Also, because it's not all that interesting. Like he wouldn't look too different. He wouldn't look too different from, say, he wouldn't look too different from Dr. Mario. Like, it's not that weird. Okay, sorry, Mr. Alpha Mama Swine, you're in level 68. Okay, I think I can like that one outfit in Odyssey? I don't remember it. I don't remember that specific outfit. Dr. Mario Brown. That is actually a name that could be of a person. Wait a second, let me see. 60, 70, okay. The mad scientist. Oh, yeah. Says, I think I can take it. Yeah, that's what I said. That's not what happened. I could not take it. I could not take... Well, I could. My Vaporeon couldn't. Same difference, but yeah. I am so glad this is not a Nuzlocke. So glad. Oh, yeah, sure. Commit. Uh-huh. You know what? I'm gonna give you one more chance. One more chance to get in the ball. If you don't, you know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna because you're gonna use double edge again. I know that you're gonna use double edge again. You're not going to have any regard for your own safety, so you're just gonna use double edge and screw the consequences. Okay, time to die. Time to die, I guess. Okay, that wasn't double edge. Good. Good. Good, you gave me one more shot. But, like, I gotta break it to you, guy. If you don't stay in the ball, you're eventually gonna use double edge, and you're gonna die. Uh-huh. 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 What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, Blizzard again. Okay, awesome, awesome, love it. Thank you. Thank you for utterly destroying my Pokemon. I'm going to give you one more chance for you to stay in the freaking ball. Stay in the freaking ball. See? Ball. You got converted into light, became tiny. Stay in ball. Thank you. And all it took was a lot. That Mammoth is choosing war. Yeah. Yeah, no, it did not like me. It 100% did not like me. It did everything. It did everything so that I would either go away or lose. But I did. I didn't do. I didn't do either. So yeah. Atari chose upsetty spaghetti. Yes, yes, I did. It's a very upsetty spaghetti kind of day today. Still have like Tulu. Okay, when you said 350 moons, the first thing that I thought was not like moons in Super Mario Odyssey. I thought you were talking about like days, as in, you know, like it's been 200 moons. It's been 10,000 moons. Like it's been 405 moons ago. Like. I have no idea why my brain immediately assumed, you know, moons as a shorthand for days. But I don't know, it just works weird sometimes. It was today that Atari chose violence. I mean, I would probably be doing a lot more violence if I had the capabilities. If I had the capabilities to do it, like if my Pokemon could just, you know, steamroll everything. Which they are getting close to being able to do. Okay. Since things went a little bit, move all at once. Okay. No. 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 Okay. Okay, who's left to go to level 69? No, 59! Dang it, I said the funny number without meaning to. Okay, bye, Tulu. Like the lunar calendar. Yeah, exactly. Okay, experience candy L. Let's give it to Tayakaya because he's having a lot of trouble. Okay, he's at level 60. Finally. Okay, so... and now let's give some of these to Aya. Oh. Seriously? Okay, fine. Yay! Okay, grinding is done! Okay, grinding is finally done. Everyone is at level 60. 69, the mystical magic number. Ooh. It's even better if it's 69,420. That is the most magical number of all. It's perfect in every single way. You have both funny numbers, and they are not badly placed because the 69 remains intact, and the 420 also remains intact. They're all in their respective places. No more, no less. Egg. Okay, crafting table. I need to make some more. I need to make some more of these. Some more of these balls. Okay. Let's see. How many revives can I make? Okay, I'm gonna make 15. No, I'm gonna make it so that I have 15. I still can't make max revives. I think because the recipe was like super expensive. I can make this, and I can sell it. 404. Yeah. Okay. I like to do some shopping. Well, reverse shopping, really. I want to do some reverse shopping, please. I want me to sell you the stuff. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we are finally at level 60. So we are going to try. We are going to try to go. We are going to try. What happened to your hair, dude? Have you ever heard of a comb? Oh, man. Okay. Yes. Ah, no. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Oh, wait. Yeah, you should feel cold up there. What the heck? Floating around at the speed of sound. Got heights I have to reach. Just follow my rainbow or something. Okay. So that was interesting. That was very interesting game. I was not expecting that. What is even the point of chat XP? Why do we rank chatters? I have no idea. That's just one of those things that YouTube went like, oh, you know, I have a brilliant idea. This is so innovative, but is it useful? I don't know. Let's just do it anyway. The Sonic 06 experience, maybe. Yeah, floating and then you fall through the world. I mean, I'm glad I didn't fall through the world. Like, I can't even imagine what would happen in this game if that happened. That's what happens when you brush your hair. You just end up floating endlessly in an abyss of nothingness. I mean, one thing that I definitely want to see, if I can trigger, when I play Star Fox Adventures again, here on stream, is if I can trigger a glitch that for some reason I always trigger it. Last time that I played it here on stream, like, I emulated it and I didn't manage to trigger it, but yeah, like, it definitely, like, if you win and lose at the same time, you get stuck in the light dimension, which is very funny. Well, actually, it's not funny if you forgot to save your game, because that means you have to do all the stuff all over again. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there is a lake over here, so maybe I'm just gonna go here, I'm just gonna go here already. I'm not going to... I'm not gonna go back and then get the... I'm not gonna go back and get a Zelf and only then come back, because I think that that's, like, just a waste of time. I mean, I'm already here, so might as well. Yeah, I forgot to ask, why does Chat XP even exist? I feel like it makes a normal, fun experience competitive for no reason. Who asked for this? Yeah. Oh. No. Oh, okay. Let's just go. We don't care. No. We know. Oh, hi. Ay. Hi, Volo. Here we are, Lake Aquity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. All right, that came out for the Wii. Yeah, like the Poké Park. I've honestly never played any of the Poké Park games. Again, I also don't have a Wii. So I couldn't play it. Even if I was like super interested in it from the beginning. So yeah. I have no idea, like, what do you do in those games, actually? Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. You know, actually, that is interesting. There are some lagoons. There are some lagoons in some Portuguese mountains that that folklore says that they're actually connected to the ocean, which is, again, odd. I don't know, just an interesting bit of trivia that I remembered because of this. Lake Akuti is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. Imagine if we could share. That was bad. I don't think it was bad, Maiden. I think it was warranted. Oh, sorry, forgot to unlock it. Lol. That's from Terminal Montage's animation about Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is one of my favorites, actually. Is that one in the Pokemon and Star Fox 64? A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. Let's go, Atari. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there, protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Okay, I will. Since when have I not taken care? I beat it when Blockbuster was still around long ago, but I would have liked to play it again. Yeah. Is it expensive? Like, is it one of those games that's kind of like rare nowadays? Okay, I have no idea what kind of Pokemon is gonna show up, so let's just go in. Peak montage, yeah. Now let's see what's waiting for us. Uh-oh, ah! Hisuian Zoroark looks intimidating no matter in what circumstances you find it. Yeah, no, they're awesome. Like his comedic timing is like just perfect. Man, it's stands before you. Kakao! Kawo! Kawo! I know you don't need me to tell you this, Atari, but I still gotta say it. Be careful around that thing. Yeah, no, you can. You can definitely catch it. Which reminds me, I am going to save before I fight, because if I fail to catch it, then I can try again. This bro adventuring with his Atari 3600. Yeah. What do you think, Atari? No. He's adventuring with his Atari Lynx. He's adventuring with his Atari Lynx. That was the actual portable console. Okay, so Ghost and Normal, huh? Ghost and Normal, Ghost and Normal. I don't think that I have anything that's like, 100% super effective against it. Except for Rui. Okay. Hello. I know that you're very angry, but I was wondering if I could, like, capture you. Like can I catch you? Can you also not kill me? That would be very nice. That would be very nice. Shadow Claw. Okay, yes, low battery. I know. Is it actually low battery? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Don't kill it. stream. As you know, I have just gotten here, and I'm going to face this Alpha Zoroark for the very first time in my entire life. So, yeah. Okay. I know I went on that whole grinding arc. I did not expect to one-shot it. Holy shit. Apologies for the language, by the way, but it's like... Also, Maiden, yeah, I do kind of agree. It is funnier if he just carries around a brick. Like this giant rectangular console. Yeah, now we're actually playing the game! Woo! Glad I bought my soap shoes! Okay. The Alpha Zoroark is filled with wild might. What is it gonna do? It's gonna use Nasty Plot. Okay. Awesome. Awesome because that means it doesn't hurt me. Okay, so, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to see which one of these is the... Wait. 60, 80... Yeah, no, let's try that. I have the feeling that the Zoroark is kind of squishy. Okay. Just use a speed out for Umbreon. Like, here's the thing. The only... like, the only move that Umbreon had... that could actually do damage to Zoroark was that one. Was Dark Pulse. So, yeah. Okay, Tayakaya, you are going to use... Okay, both of these have 60 base power. You're gonna use the one that doesn't have stab. Okay, I think that that's enough to catch it, especially since all my Pokemon are on a higher level than he is. He? Yeah, it's a he. Okay. Let's go. Let's try with the Great Ball. There you go. There you go. I caught Zoroark. Okay, I think I might be able to finish all the lake stuff today. I was honestly not expecting that. Like, I just assumed that I was going to be grinding until like 10 p.m. for me. It is now currently almost 9 p.m. Let me check. Yeah, almost 9 p.m. It's like 10 to 9. Knew you could do it, Atari. You feel a mysterious presence. How dare you tell me what I should feel? Okay, Come, I will test your knowledge. Okay. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Combi? Wait. Okay, I didn't catch that. Okay, so there was Combi, Dusclops, and I don't remember any of the others. Okay, can you repeat that, please? Okay, Combi is 6. Combi is 6. Zubat is none. Unknown is 1, so we have 7. Magneton has 3, so that's 10. Dusclops is 1. 11. Huh? Oh! Okay. 6, 0, 1, 3, last one? Dusclops. See, this is what happens when you don't read. Go! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Yay, I got another letter! That's not a claw. That's not a claw. That is clearly an envelope. 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 Just one more to go. Okay. Let's do a Zelf. Let's do a Zelf. Where is that? Is that in the Obsidian? I think it's in the Obsidian Fieldlands, isn't it? I assume all went well, Atari. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? I guess I can think of two reasons. To keep the chain safe and to test us. Perhaps you are right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all. Yeah, right, the wrong hands, Volo. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Though, having said that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use would some villain have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. You could well be right. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain for ourselves. So, shall we return to Mistress Cogita's home? Yeah, let's go back. I think I've spent more than enough time here. Also, my toes are freezing. Wonderful! Then let's see if Mistress Cogita has any more insights to share with us. Yeah, that would make you very excited, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, Volo? You knowledge fiend. So that's Uxi's claw. I sense a warmth to it. The Pokemon of the lakes are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed. Yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force. Not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as if you're not one of them. I don't remember the voice I did for Cogita, and that makes me sad, because I remember that I think I did a pretty good job. Pretty good. I don't want to toot my own horn. Like I think I did a passable job. Actually, like I have no idea like if I would ever get assigned a character like Cogita. Like now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? That settles it, Atari. There's no time to lose. We've got one material left to find for the red chain. Let's go get it. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too. Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. Okay. I'll do that. I can investigate Cogita? No, wait. Investigate. It's an antique tea set. Ah, I see. An antique tea set. Okay, so all my Pokemon are doing well. Let's order this. Yeah, let's go. Let's go straight ahead. Straight ahead to the next lake. Oh, no. No, it's the Crimson Mirelands. Why did I save the worst for last? Dang it! I don't know which one is closer. I think it's the walkabout camp? I'm not sure. I am not sure. I'm gonna have to... just gonna have to go. Gonna have to go and check and see and stuff. Okay. Okay, it's the same difference, really. Okay. Guess I can just... I guess I can just go up here and just make for it as fast as possible. Whew. So I seem to remember that there was like a Pokemon that I wanted to catch here in the Crimson Mirelands, but I wasn't able to because I didn't see it. But I don't remember what it was. That was so long ago. Holy crap. I mean, so long ago, relatively speaking. Like, I usually tell my mom, you know, when you say that 20 years ago was forever ago, my historian brain just goes like, oh, like the 50s were like super recent, man. Okay. Should I try to get this guy? Yeah, well, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's try to catch this Alpha Whiscash. Maybe, probably, we'll see if I can. It has just dawned on me that this is probably very unwise. Okay then. If you're gonna play like that, then, I'm just gonna leave, thank you. How did you get here? How did you get here, guys? I had to use like 2 Pokemon. 3, actually. Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say that it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, dang it! Oh, dang it! I thought it was Adaman speaking, and it turns out it's not. It's Volo. It's still Volo. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs to doing was born in people's hearts, or that is what legends would have us believe. Okay, and now let's see. Let's see if I don't just completely destroy the alpha Pokemon. You've seen this happen before, Volo. I'm not even gonna read that. Low battery again, and it's still working. Okay, then I'm just going to ignore you. Yes, enter. Let's go. Let's see what we're up against. Ew. Those quills are very venomous. Right, Pokemon characters have families. I didn't read Adaman's line. Dang it! Okay. Okay, so we're going to start with someone who is super effective, but also has other moves. So yeah, let's go with Haya. Did I save? I don't think I did. Save. Save, otherwise there's a very high likelihood that I'm not going to be able to catch this guy. A pufferfish! Yes! Don't use it to make food, please. You might regret it. Okay. We just want to catch it. We don't want to make it faint. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Seriously? Okay. That means that I have a limited time to get it. Dang it. Okay. Nuya, you're gonna hold the fort. You're gonna hold the fort. You're not gonna you're not like it might destroy you, but what's important is that we get it. We get it. Come on. Come on. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Yes. Okay. I was 100% expecting to have to redo this battle because double edge. That's my Atari, the Jaguar, to be precise. Ah! Kyun!
Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can.
Oh, I remember this. I don't like it. I think last time that I played this, it took me forever. Let's see if I can make it not last forever. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you're meant to throw them at a Zelf. Where is it? What's the trick? What's the trick? Okay. No. Oh, so I only have 3 shots. I have 3 shots, and then... If I'm not wrong, he disappears, like, as soon as I throw. Yeah, there you go.
It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless?
Yeah? I wanna hit you. You seem very hittable. Why can't I hit you? Right. I remember what the deal is with this. I remember what the deal is with this now. Right. Are you frustrated? You should. That's what the game wants. The game wants you to be frustrated.
Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on?
No. Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, yes. I mean, yes. I have learned from the school of Ash Ketchum. Never give up. Never surrender. Actually, I learned that from Monster Rancher. I mentioned that before. So yeah, I've learned from the school of Genki. I don't remember his last name.
Goon! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more.
Thank Thanks, Zelf! Another letter! That does not look at all like what the game says it is. Why does it float? Oh, because it's Pokemon magic. Looks like our lake journey's complete. Oh. Are you gonna repeat yourself? Yes. Yes, you are. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. And I am probably... I'm just gonna go back to see Kojita, see what the next part of the game is. Because I remember what happens next, but I don't remember, like, in what order and, like, where exactly. Other than Mount Coronet, but that one's, like, obvious. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do that, and then I'm gonna end the stream for today. It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. You and me both, buddy. Let us be on our way. So does the game... Yeah, the game just takes us there. Oh, it's the Blue Man Group. I just noticed. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems like I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. She's not that old, Adaman! I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Right. But how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. What was that? Oh, hi, it's you 3 again. Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. They're doing magic! It's a chain, and it's red! It's probably the red chain! Yes. Yeah, there you go. They didn't even have to forge it. They just magicked it into existence. And now, there they go. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Atari. Yet, things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. But the world? Wait, no. Oh, back up, Volo. Back up. Did you say the world? Care to back that up with a source? Because you only know that stuff is happening in Hisui. You don't know about anything else. Like, is this in any other region's history books? Like, it probably is, but as probably a Hisui thing. Like, Pokemon is so confusing sometimes. What's that supposed to mean? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems like the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't know that, or he doesn't yet know that, or that he doesn't yet know that our Atari has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be all right now that we have the red chain. Yay! Now we have the MacGuffin. Everything's gonna be all right. Isn't that always the way? Even the commander should see some. Yeah, dang it! Oh man, my mouth is cramping up. Even the commander should see reason then and call off this foolhardy plan of his. You underestimate the commander, Ataman. I'm just gonna say that.
Atari? Welcome back! It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps have hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Silene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back.
So does this mean that I have... Yippee! The MacGuffin! It's here! Well, that's not the captain. That's the professor. You lied to me! Oh, my dear Atari.
The professor has been awfully worried about you, Atari.
Of course I was worried, but I didn't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed, Akari.
That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where's the captain? Wasn't he coming along with you, Professor?
She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps' office. It seems her hands are more full now than... Her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamado is gone. Okay. He's not here? Well, he set out for Mount Colornev with the Survey Corps. With the Survey Corps in tow! Holy crap, I can't read! He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side.
That's why I was filling in for the regular guards, with Pikachu at the ready.
Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. Again, I'm not even gonna try to do a British accent for Professor Lavent. So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Yeah, no, thanks to you. It was thanks to her. Reading is pretty hard, yeah. Thanks to you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is the Abra vanished off on its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use? Yes, I got this red chain. Go on. Explain. Can you do a British accent? I can try. I can try, but I'm really bad at it. I'm trying right now, and it's just not coming out. It's just not coming out. Like, it's really, like, you know, it's bad. Like, only if I exaggerate everything that I say, and even then you can tell that it's like super forced. I mean, I wish I could do more accents. Like, that's such a big boon to a voice actor, and there's so little that I can actually do. Like, I can barely mimic accents in Portuguese, let alone in English. Fish and chips. Yeah. A legendary tool set to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilife Village. The Security Corps had been scouting the area near the space-time rift. and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled the POKéMON. The commander made a decision to take the security corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak.
However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Atari to help.
As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Atari, take that red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank.
Yeah! In it, bruv!
Hello, I'm Ryu, from Streets. I like bottles of water, something, and dirt.
In it, bruv.
Totally. That's totally it. What? What am I even trying to do? What am I even trying to do? Is this even acceptable? Is this even acceptable as a passable British accent? British accent. I honestly have no clue. Honestly. Not bad, methinks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of positioning the way you speak slightly differently. Even though that sounds so easy. That sounds so easy and honestly kind of feels like cheating. Kind of feels like cheating. Tuesday. Haha, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, innit?
Oh man. And I've watched a lot of Monty Python. I should be able to mimic the British accent better.
Are you certain you want to do that? You can do that with the commander away, Captain?
If you didn't wish me to decide things in this place, then you should have not left me in charge here. Silene is one of the best characters in this entire game. Like, 100%. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together. We members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, and I didn't read. Gosh, frickin' blarg. Ding it. Lucario! It's a Lucario! Look at him! Look at him! Look at him, so cute! So cute! He's big! He's a big boy. She's my favorite character now, yeah. Yeah, no. Again, no. Silene is just awesome. I grew to really appreciate her too, especially like when you think, okay, so she's supposed to be Cyrus's ancestor. You would expect the version of Cyrus that they would do for this game to be kind of on the same line, but no. But no, like, I love this so much. He's just standing there menacingly. Oh man. I love Lucario so much. Also, yeah, speaking of yeah, how much? Yes. Okay, at least now I have all the circles, like all the line, and you know, the complete line. Okay. Perhaps later. Perhaps later. Okay. Captain Silene, I just want to know. Yeah, do I have enough to go up to the next rank? Yeah, no, I don't.
Dang it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to my... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that now. I am going to my house to get some rest after having spent all that time out in the wilderness. And honestly, I am going to end the stream here. I am going to end the stream. I honestly did not expect to do the whole lakes thing already. So this is already pretty good. This is already pretty good. At least as far as progress goes. So yeah, it's been a long day. Yeah, no, it has. It has. And I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do after. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do after dinner again, because like I don't know if I should rest or maybe I should rest and watch the Rise movie. Like maybe Rise of the TMNT, by the way, if anyone is wondering. Yeah, no, we are making good progress. I do think that it's gonna be much easier from now on. Maybe if I need, I have a feeling that if I need to grind again, it's only gonna be for like the final boss. Which again, definitely a possibility. I've never been able to beat it. Like not even once. I am planning to change that on stream. I'm planning to actually beat it on stream. Yeah, nap and food time. Yeah. Also, sorry if I sounded a little bit, you know, a little too angry today. I guess I'm just cranky. I guess I'm just cranky. Okay. So yeah, whether you're watching this live, or the VOD, or are a lurker, have you watched Dan Da Dan? No. No, I actually, I haven't. My brother has, but I haven't really. I haven't been watching like a lot of anime. Was the ceiling too low when you woke up? No. Fortunately. When the ceiling is too low, use your bow staff to cross over to the other side of the gap. Okay, no, I fumbled that. Let me try it again. When the ceiling is too low, use your bow staff to cross over to the other side of the path. There you go. There you go. That's how you're supposed to say it. No, the ceiling was not too low. But my alarm clock rang way too early. So yeah. And I don't know. I think that I've been kind of stressed because of not knowing exactly what to do, if I should stay at the tea shop. I mean, I'm kind of using this month as a test run to see if I should really stay. To see like how much money I'm able to save by the end of the month. I had my first YouTube paycheck, so that's gonna help. That's gonna help as well. It wasn't much, all things considered, like not enough to make a living out of, but definitely enough to help me quite a bit. Definitely enough to help me quite a bit, you know, manage my finances until the end of the month. So, yeah. Okay, as I was saying, see you soon. Or, as they say in Atlantis, Ekabe! Bye! And now I'm gonna go eat.